Welcome to the official first season here in the Arkansas State Dynasty. We kick off this first season after a quick season zero after we took over the team as the interim head coach towards the end of the 2024 season. And now we get a fresh start with some new recruits and a new life to this program. We enter this season with a lot of coach abilities to upgrade here, and we have 50 points. We decide to unlock the recruiter tree and start to build that tree up. Our offensive coordinator has a lot of upgrades in that tree, so I'm right now going to at least specialize that for positions that I need in the more immediate future. So we will be unlocking a lot of the wide receiver upgrades in both the motivator and the recruiting tree to kind of make sure we find some guys in recruiting that we really like. And then I will make sure to max out the locked in for defensive linemen so our D-line plays great throughout the game. So going into this season, we had a very good recruiting offseason, and we added some good pieces like power back out of Oregon, Jay Harris. Played only one carry of his Oregon career. One carry, 1 yard, 1 touchdown, and then he transfers over to us. We picked up a linebacker from Mississippi State in Stone Blanton, who was a big-time tackler for them, but he decides to move to a smaller program, trying to get closer, I don't know, maybe to home. I'm not sure. He kind of moved away from home, so I don't know what he was trying to accomplish, but he hit the portal and then commits to us. The same goes for Centauran Perkins, who transfers over from Ole Miss after a 14-sack season. Maybe he just didn't feel appreciated in that program and looks for a fresh start. He has a gold quick jump, so I'm excited to see what type of player he's going to be when we need him to get his big sack totals for our defense. We also recruit a really good receiver in freshman Mike Williams. You see 65 overall, but I see a lot of playmaking. He has 94 speed, 90 acceleration. I think he's going to develop in all of the categories right now, and his skill caps are pretty good for a 3-star prospect. We, in the offseason, also started recruiting quarterbacks, but to our surprise, one of our quarterbacks we recruited ended up being an even better tight end in Mustafa Mayo. Now, he is going to split time right now with Miller McCrumbie, that's senior tight end on the roster, but Mustafa Mayo doesn't have the greatest skill caps, but he's really good right away. I'm not sure if he's going to develop much from here, but I do really like his talent. As we head into kind of the fall practices here and trying to get used to this team, one thing to look out for is that defense. It's pretty apparent here in practice that our defense is kind of miles ahead of our offense, but our offense did flash a little bit, did show a couple of plays. Here is Rayner now under pressure, and there is a sack from number 2. That is Chris Pearson coming off of the edge. But as you can see, we do have still some playmakers on offense, including Reginald Harden, who just broke that one free for a huge game. Here is a play action fake to Jay Harris, the transfer running back, and a throw across the middle, and that is going to be caught by number 10, Tennell Bryant, the junior, at 98 speed. But here is Jay Harris. This is where he's going to punish defenses, running the football. He is a power back. And then here is the freshman Mike Williams, making a man miss and picking up some first down yardage. I can't wait to see what this team ends up being. And once again, another freshman. That's number 33, Anthony Capps, a freshman tailback out of Jonesboro, Arkansas. He's going to be playing in front of his hometown for his hometown college. So let's get this season officially underway. Right now, we start out here with a pretty tough non-conference schedule in our first 4 games, including the number 22 team in the nation we're playing right now in North Texas. If you remember, during last season, North Texas made the college football playoff. They are the best group of 5 team in the country right now, and they ended up making it all the way to the semifinals in the college football playoff before losing to eventual NCAA champion in Ohio State. But they have a lot of playmakers on that offense, but they are going to be starting Cash McCollum. He is a first-year starter at quarterback for them, but they do have a good running game in Ragsdale. He had 11 touchdowns a year ago. Their backup is actually pretty good, and they are going to be primed with this kind of air raid type of offense. So we are going to be in for a treat to start season number 1 officially. And we'll see if our fans kind of traveled all the way to Texas, but it looks like this is a sold-out North Texas crowd. So here we go. Season 1 is officially underway as here is number 14. That is going to be returned back to the 20. And now out comes our offense. You know, I'm very, very excited to see what Jalen Raynor can do. The former Sun Belt Freshman of the Year starts it out with the handoff. This time to the transfer to Jay Harris from Oregon, and he picks up a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 now at the 23. Here is a jet sweep touch pass, this time to number 10, Tennell Bryant. He's going to be the number 1 receiver in this receiving room, and you see right there, he's only 5'7", 5'8", dragging the defense for a first down. Jay Harris running in motion this time. We throw it out to him. He throws a stiff arm and throws a defender off of him, and there is that power that we wanted in the offseason. I really like power backs in this game. Anthony Capps, the freshman, checks in, but the pressure gets to Raynor, and he goes down for a loss of 4 yards. And now it is a 3rd and 9 here for the Red Wolves. From the shotgun, clean pocket, throwing across the middle. This one is dropped. And that's Reginald Harden, who had it there for the first down, and the senior can't hold on. So we have to punt the ball away to Cash McCollum in North Texas, and he throws this one on the first play of their offensive possession out of bounds. Number 31 next to him, it's Shane Porter. He gets the handoff, and he picks up about a gain of 4. That is number 6, Dante Joyner, who's now a junior. He is one of our best rated cornerbacks on the team. 3rd and 6, a quick throw, and that one is caught. And that is Kyle Taylor, the senior linebacker, making the stop, but they do pick up the first down. Back to the ground game this time for North Texas. This is Shane Porter, who picks up just short of the first down marker. Now 3rd and 2. McCollum in the pocket, throws on the run, a little bit behind the receiver, and a good play by Joyner, knocking it free. And our offense comes out onto the field after a punt. So here is Raynor now facing pressure, throws this one into traffic, looking for the freshman Mostafa Mayo. And that brings it to a 3rd and 10 eventually. Raynor in the pocket, moving, and he goes down. It looks like he may have rolled right into the pressure that play. And 2 punts here for the Red Wolves offense. Here is Cash McCollum, a quick throw across the middle. This one's caught in across the 50 is number 5, Stephon Johnson, as he picks up a big first down catch and run. Now across the 50, we send pressure. It's picked up. McCollum, it's going to be caught. And that is going to be a first down for the tight end. And now they're inside the red zone. Back to the ground game. Shane Porter, who I really didn't expect to get a lot of carries in this game. I was expecting number 6, Akaike Ragsdale, to get a lot of carries. But here is Porter again. This time a catch out of the backfield. And it's goal to go. Back to Ragsdale now. He gets a carry on the goal line. He is stuffed. And now it is 3rd and goal at the 1. It looks like they come out here with 2 backs in the backfield, 3 wide receivers out on the field. They throw short to Ragsdale, and they've got it for the first score of the season. So North Texas strikes first at home. They are a top 25 opponent. We wanted to face at least one of those on our schedule. And it's 7-0 here for North Texas. Here is the freshman, the local kid. That's Anthony Capps, who gets the first carry of the next drive. One more play to end the first quarter. Here's a short throw, and that one is dropped. It's Tennell Bryant. 2 drops here for the receiving core already. It's 3rd and 4. Running the option, pitching it out to Jay Harris. He wasn't looking for it. It's picked up by him, but a loss of about 15 yards on that play. 3 drives, 3 punts here for the Red Wolves as we end the first quarter. Here is McCollum throwing to the right side to start the second quarter. That is incomplete. And now that brings it to a 2nd and 10. Handoff this time. It's another big run here. That's Ragsdale, who was one of the team captains of this North Texas offense. It's 3rd and 1 now at the 43. They spread us out empty. A short throw, and that is tipped at the line. I'm not sure if it hit an offensive lineman or a D lineman, and they will not go for it on the 4th and 1. So we get the punt now, and here is Anthony Capps, the freshman tailback out of Jonesboro. He picks up 9. Going right back to him now with the carry, and he tries to fight forward, and he is stopped again. Another punt here for the Red Wolves offense. And it just looks like our defense is going to have to carry us here in the first half because our offense can't do anything. As Cash McCollum is out here with a 3-by-1 formation this time, running a receiver in motion. And he snaps it here. Here's a short throw. This time it's caught, and that will be Landon Sides, who is their highest-rated receiver in this receiving room. And it's just short of the first down marker, 3rd and 3. Here is McCollum in the pocket, throwing, and he throws at the feet of wide receiver Trey Taylor. Missed a wide-open man, and both offenses have had their struggles so far. You can tell it's the first game of the season, as here as Jay Harris gets the carry. He's only got 4 attempts here in the first half. That one goes for 5. 2nd and goal now. Pressure on Rayner. He throws across the middle. It's Harden who gets to about the 41-yard line. And that's our first down in a very long time. Can we get across the 50 for the first time? Here is Rayner stepping up. He's going to take off, and he will get a block downfield, but steps out of bounds before the first down, and now it's 3rd and 2. You got to think we're going to hand the ball off to the power back, Jay Harris, as here is a carry. He fights forward, and he does get the first down, but they mark it just short, but they do go and review it and overturn it. So a fresh set of downs here. Anthony Capps, he picks up 5, and Capps has been the leading rusher so far for this Arkansas State team. Play action fake now, a 3rd and 5. Here's a throw out to Mustafa Mayo. He has it and a first down, and the first catch of his career will be a gain of 20 yards. The former high school quarterback, as he gets in and shows off his speed right there. Here comes Miller McCrumbie in the game, and he is the senior out of these 2 tight ends. McCrumbie and Mayo, both seniors and freshmen respectively. 3rd and 1 now. Here's a carry. Harris throws a stiff arm, and the ball looks like it did not get across the first down, so we have to go for it here. 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak, and it will be picked up by Jalen Rayner. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Still threatening to score. Pressure on Rayner. Rayner just has to get rid of it. And now it's 3rd and 10 at about the 12-yard line. We'll see what they do. Here's a throw to a wide-open Miller McCrumbie, and Rayner just airmails it. If that was on target, that was 6. And instead, we have to bring in the kicker, Ellison, and he knocks it through. But we have still not reached the end zone yet today. 26 seconds left before halftime, and here is Cash McCollum under pressure. He feels it and goes down. First getting there is number 99, Timothy Gully, the sophomore defensive tackle. But then it's Suntarine Perkins, the transfer out of Ole Miss, who comes around the edge, and he gets to the quarterback. I guess it's Suntarine Perkins. I'm saying that wrong. But we go into halftime. It is 7-3. And we will see if the Red Wolves can get on the board here, because it has not been pretty for our offense. But North Texas starts out with the rock. Here is Ragsdale with a big carry, and he gets up the middle for a gain of about 17 yards. It's only his 4th carry of the game as he checks out here. Here's a quick slant to the left side. That is caught, and it is about 3 yards short of the first down marker. Back to the ground game for North Texas, and a great cutback by Shane Porter. He's inside the 25, and that's his longest run of the day. It's a gain of 20. So now here comes Ragsdale back into the game. They run him in motion, and it looks like it's an RPO. They throw it out to him. He's got it. Great block on the outside, and eventually pushed out of bounds. That is number 20, the safety. I believe that's actually Kyle Taylor, the linebacker. Here's a throw to the end zone, looking for a 6, and it's almost intercepted. And that's Websley Etienne there, who almost had the INT. And North Texas will end up settling for 3 on that drive. And they have a 7-point lead right back after that field goal. Plenty of time left in this game, but can our offense get right on this drive? Here is Rayner under pressure. He goes down. It's only a loss of 1, but the pocket collapsed quickly. 2nd and 11, more pressure. Rayner out of there. He takes off himself and tiptoes the sideline, and he steps out before the first down again. So 3rd and 1, Jay Harris in the game. You got to go to him here. Here's a carry, cutting up field, and he does have enough, just enough for a first down. 8 carries, 18 yards. Here's Anthony Capps who checks in. He gets a block, and he almost gets to the first down marker. It's only a gain of 9, though. That's his first catch of his career, by the way. 2nd and 1. Rayner steps up and nobody to throw to. He goes down again. 5+ sacks for the defense here. 3rd and 5. Rayner throwing across the middle. It's the freshman Mustafa Mayo, and he gets the first down. He was sitting there wide open. You couldn't have missed him. So just under 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. More pressure by the North Texas pass rush. And we're back at the 39 for a 2nd and 18. More pressure. Rayner fumbles. North Texas football. 2 straight plays, 2 sacks, and that one is fumbled. And now North Texas takes over in the red zone. So here is McCollum now with his best field position of the day to start a drive. Here he is under pressure, throws this one away. Santarin Perkins was there to force that throw away. And now it's 3rd and 5. Can we get off the field with just a field goal surrendered here? Draw play. This is going to be a gain of 3. Stopped just short is Shane Porter. And they're going to line up to go for it. They bring in their big back. It's Ikeke Ragsdale, and they hand it off to him. He gets stood up, but breaks a tackle, and he picks up the first down yardage. That's a backbreaker right there. By the way, that was Cameron Kroll, the freshman outside linebacker, for the tackle. 2nd and goal now. Cash McCollum at the 7 all day. Throws to the right side. This one's caught. It's a touchdown. Landon Sides. We had no pressure right there. Gave McCollum all day to throw that pass, and he finds his man to put his team up by 14. So here is Rayner now. He is cold to this point, but here is Mustafa Mayo showing off that athleticism. He gets around the linebacker right there in coverage, and it's a first down. Here, 1st and 10. Here is a one-on-one shot for Tennell Bryant, and that's really not his game. If you don't lead him, he's not really a jump ball receiver. 2nd and 10 now. Rayner under pressure again. And the pocket collapses, and it's another sack. We're back for a 3rd and 16 at the 29. More pressure by North Texas, but we step up in the pocket. Rayner will pick up the first down for a scramble of 17 yards and a first down. 1st and 10 again. This time good protection. Rayner scrambles for the 2nd straight play. This time only getting a gain of 9. Back to the ground game this time. Anthony Capps picks up the first down, but it looks like it's going to be holding. And this play will come back. That is the left tackle, Elijah Zalikaffer, who is a senior on this O-line. 2nd and 9 now. Here's a throw across the middle. That's Reginald Harden who picks up the first down. And that's a good find there by Jalen Rayner. We have about 6 minutes to go here, but Rayner goes down again. We just need a little bit more time to get rid of these throws, and by the time it's ready to throw, the pocket is already collapsing. 2nd and 14. Rayner steps up. He's got a lot of space. He's going to take it himself out of bounds to about the 17-yard line. That's one of his longest scrambles of the day so far. In the red zone, here's a short throw out to Mustafa Mayo, and we may have had the slant route to Tennell Bryant wide open as well. That's only a gain of 2 now. Brings it to a 3rd and 8. Here at the 14, play action. This is Rayner out of the pocket. Dumps it off short to Anthony Capps, but he steps out of bounds. And now it's 4th and 8. You got to figure this is one of our last chances in this game to get into the end zone. Here is Rayner throwing short. He's got Mike Williams, the freshman receiver, and he can't hold on. We were hoping to throw that pass short of the sticks and hoping that Mike Williams can make somebody miss. It didn't work. And now here is North Texas. About 4 minutes left in this game. We do have all 3 timeouts as well, so we could stop the clock. But we're going to reserve these now. It's a 3rd and 3. Here is McCollum in the pocket. Throw to the right side, looking for his tight end. That is going to be dropped, it looks like. And we do get one more possession here. 2:45 to go. Here's a short throw to the freshman Anthony Capps. And he has a gain of 10. This clock will continue to move. We want to reserve these timeouts here. 3rd and inches. Here is Rayner. A quick throw, and that is caught. It's Reginald Harden again. Just before the 2-minute warning. Here's a deep shot. Looking for Tennell Bryant. He's got him. And a great play by the cornerback, Kerry Williams, catching up to that deep ball because he was burnt on that one. It was just a bit underthrown. But there is a nice catch. It's Mike Williams, the freshman receiver. His first notable play. And here is more pressure. Rayner. He goes down. It's a loss of 5. This clock just continues to run. We did have to burn a timeout there. 3rd and 15. 2 timeouts remaining. Here's a throw to the sideline. And looking for Mustafa Mayo. It's incomplete. And now it's 4th and 15 at the 39. We're going to have to go deep here. Here's a shot to the end zone. It's Tennell Bryant. He has it for the touchdown, and the speedster gets in. That was just an absolute perfect throw by Rayner. But where have these throws been all game? The other one he had before, and this time he perfectly led Bryant right in between the safety and cornerback. And that's picture perfect, but now we have to go for the onside kick here. Our last hope here. With only 2 timeouts, we don't have enough time to kick it deep. This one's bouncing. It's recovered by North Texas. And the Mean Green will hold on to win the opener 17-10. Cash McCollum, he got the player of the game, but man, we did a great job of shutting him down in his first start. It didn't seem like they really overwhelmed us, but our offense just couldn't get going at all. A lot of drops, a lot of early 3 and outs, and we didn't get anything on the board in the first half besides that field goal. That definitely ended up hurting us, and then we didn't score until the final drive, which is incredible. But their defensive line absolutely destroyed our O-line. I mean, they had 9 sacks total as a team. That definitely hurts you because if you get into those 2nd and longs, those 3rd and longs, it's definitely hard to convert those. And especially since you're playing on Heisman. I am playing on Heisman. We are playing the, I believe it's the true rating slider. So make sure to check those out on Operation Sports. I'll leave a link in the description. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for what sliders we are using, but those are the sliders here. One thing I did discover, though, is that we have an issue with catching the football in this game. Hopefully this is just an anomaly and not really a trend because this is only game number 1. But we did get some pressure on the quarterback, so I'm very, very happy about that. That was something that I noticed towards the end of last season that this team struggled with. So I'm definitely happy that we actually at least got some pressure on them. We didn't really get home too much, but it is what it is. It's game number 1. We have a lot of season left. So let's talk recruiting here in season number 1. I guess the official season number 1. Walter Gilliam, as you can just see, he is our top recruit on the board because as I've noted in that game, our offensive line got toasted. I just need some good guards because I noticed they were getting a lot of pressure inside. So I just want to make sure we have some guards who can block for the pass and run, not just these maulers up front, guys that can actually protect the quarterback as well. I do want to add some more playmakers on offense. I've talked about my receiver depth before. It's not really great. But one position that I think we can add some just firepower to is the running back position. We have a couple of power guys, but we don't really have a speed running back. So Garcia out of Florida is going to be our top running back prospect. I do want to add another receiver to this room. Brian Lorenz, 6'1" out of Miami, 91 speed, 96 acceleration. He has bronze takeoff as well. 3-star prospect, 6'1", 180. He looks really, really good. I'm going to go after him pretty hard early in the season. I might even schedule this visit, but I want to schedule it for a game that kind of makes sense. So right now, I think the game that does make sense is maybe that Memphis game. So we will schedule it for that Memphis game, and it kind of looks like what he's looking for. We'll find out soon. So I'm going to wait a week to schedule that. And then once we find out that final, interest, that motivation that he wants, I will schedule the visit then. Another top defensive end in Arkansas, Tremaine Hodges. We've been lucky to have a couple of these in this series so far, but 6'5", 277. He's got a lot of size, run-stopping defensive end. It's too early to tell if we'll have issues stopping the run because North Texas threw the ball a whole lot. They did not run the ball very much. So we'll see if we play a running team, if, Hodges is truly needed as high on our board as he is. I do want to continue going after quarterback. I don't really like what I see out of Demetrius Gainwell, which is why I only have 10 points on him. But we're going to continue to recruit him. We are his only scholarship so far. This is very early in the recruiting process, so we'll see how that race goes. He's only got 86 throw power, which is unimpressive, but I think EA kind of patched the throw power for incoming quarterbacks. We do have a couple of more guards here in Cabral and Cherador. Cherador is a 3-star prospect out of Carmel, Indiana, but I do want to make sure we get a few offensive linemen in this class. Cortez Crow, we didn't recruit any safeties last offseason coming into this year, so I do want to add a safety to the board. Enrique Gatewood is interesting because I've noted that I do want to add some firepower to our backfield, but he is 91 speed, 89 acceleration as a power back. So I do want to see, if he is interested in coming to our school. And if he is, I will, groom him for the future. He's not really needed immediately because we have Jay Harris as our starting tailback, and he is the power back of this room. But Gatewood could be the future at power back for us. And then to round out the top 10, Richard Trinidad. I don't know too much about him. I just know he's a local kid from Arkansas. I will eventually scout him fully once we get more points, but that is going to be our top 10 guys in the class. I want to note something here at the end of this video. I actually accidentally sim forward here, but I did have a save backup before that game, so I had to basically, force a win for North Texas. So those stats are kind of erased, but it ended up being like pretty identical stats. So I had to go and force home here for that first game. But we will pick up here 0-1 as we will face Arkansas, and I had to look this up. This is the first ever meeting, Arkansas versus Arkansas State, which is pretty incredible. But we are well underway now in this series, and I'm excited. Let me know what you guys thought of game 1, because I do have some thoughts going into game 2 that we do need to adjust, but we'll see how that goes. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode, and I hope you guys are enjoying what is to come in the Red Wolves Dynasty. So stay tuned, hit that like button, stay tuned, let's get it, let's go.